We'll begin the practice with 3 Oms. Together, inhale. Om. Inhale. Inhale, happy. Set your intention, reminding yourself of why you're here, what you want to get out of your time here. And then start noticing your space, the grass that you're sitting on that is supporting you, the wind against your skin, nature all around. As you slowly inhale, become one with that. Realizing that we are all made of these same things. Those 5 elements are within us, are in the earth. We are the same. Bring the hands to the knees. We'll begin the practice with Kapalabhati breath. This is really good for purification and helping to cleanse the lungs, as also helping to clear out old emotions, negativity. So it's a strong exhale and it's a passive inhale. Let's take a slow breath into the belly. Exhale to begin. Relax your eyebrows. Keep your neck straight. Gentle smile, relaxing the jaw. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, exhale, exhale all the way to your root lock. Apply your root lock. Keep holding the exhale. Bring your chin to your throat. Keep holding for 3, 2, 1. Lift the chin, inhaling. Keep applying the root lock. Deep breath in. Hold the breath up to the top. Keep holding the breath, but relax the jaw, relax the eyes. For 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Diaphragmatic breath, slow breath into the belly, up into the rib cage. Rib cage down to the belly. Begin your Ujjayi breath, constricting the back of the throat slightly. So you're making a sound with your breath. This helps to keep our focus on the breath. And this also helps to heat the body internally. Smile. Open the eyes. Let's reach the arms up. Side bend to the right as we exhale. Left arm reaches over. Coming back up. Inhale. And we're just going side to side. Exhale. As you come up through center, realign and lengthen. When you go over to the right, really press the left hip down. Exaggerate the slowness so that you can really access space between the ribs. This is our last one, over to the left. Coming back up through center. Interlace the fingers, press the palms to the sky. Take a deep breath in, lift the chin. As we exhale, tuck the chin into the chest, reach the knuckles to the river. Rounding your back, point your tailbone to the river. Inhale to come back up, flip the palms, lift the chin, arch the back, open the throat. Exhale and round. Knuckles reach away from you. Belly squeezes in. Keep moving with your breath. Really get small when you exhale. 2 more. This last one here will hold up to neutral. Take the left hand to the right knee. Take your right hand behind you. Just taking it to the grass or your mat and start to turn the chin over the shoulder. Now notice what happens with your left shoulder. Try to retract it so that it's not hunching. Collarbones are wide. Chest is open. Deep breath in. Deep exhale. Squeeze your belly. Come back through center, inhaling the arms up. Exhale, twist to the left. Lengthen through your spine. Bring the chin over to the left shoulder, but keep retracting shoulder blades back. Think about pulling your left hip forward, lengthen through your crown, keep breathing into your rib cage. Inhale, coming back up through center. Exhaling, hands to heart. So this exercise is really good for strengthening the immune system. We're going to open the arms to a T. As we exhale, we tap the chest and twist to the right. Come back through center and then tap the chest as we twist to the left. So let's all go together. And it's an inhale and exhale only through the nose, and it's a strong breath. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, begin. Last 3, 2, 1. Arms open, open, open. Lift your chin and hold your breath. Keeping the eyes closed, gaze at the third eye. Keep holding the breath, but relax your forehead. For 3, 2, 1. Exhale and release. Coming to table pose. And we sit back to child's pose. Take your time. Find your Ujjayi breath. And now we're taking the breath into the back. Spread the fingers as you reach the arms forward. Get long through the arms, coming up into table. And exhale into downward dog. As you get to your downward dog, start to move the feet, lifting one heel at a time. Opening up the bottoms of the feet. Keep that Ujjayi breath. Hold to neutral. Ground into your left foot. Bring your right leg up. Inhale. Exhaling the right foot between the hands. The left knee comes down. Take your hands to your right knee. Lengthen the spine. Crown towards the sky. Start to sit your hips forward and down, trying to open up the left front thigh. Right hip draws back. Left hip draws forward. And keep softening the front of the left leg. Take the left arm up. Arch the back. Keep drawing the left hip forward. Breathe into the chest and all the way up into the left fingertips. Get a little lower into the hips if you can. Squeeze through the left glute to help open the left hip flexor. One more breath in. Exhale to bring the hands down. The hands frame the right foot. Draw the hips back So we're extending the right knee. You can adjust the hands closer or further away. You can adjust the heel closer or further away. We're trying to keep the left knee under the hip. Once you find your length in the leg, try to find length in the spine. So if you're rounding, try to open up your chest, pull your shoulder blades back, pull your left hip forward, and bring your right toes to the sky. Let's spread the toes and lift through the right kneecap. Keep drawing the left hip back and straighten the right leg more. Slow breath in, find that Ujjayi breath. Long exhale. Next, inhale, bend the right knee, bring the hands forward, tuck the left toes, and drag the right knee back next to the left. Sit back, child's pose. Again, using this posture to really expand the breath, moving into your rib cage, all the way up into the shoulder blades. The exhale, providing strength in your core. Squeeze it in, squeeze it up. Tailbone points down. Wide ribs as you breathe in. Strong core as you breathe out. Let's reach the arms forward, coming back up into table. Downward dog. Take your time. Step your feet as wide as your mat. Press your armpits back towards your ankles. Rock the hips side to side. Keep pressing your armpits back. Get longer through the chest and shoulders. Hold to neutral, stepping your feet back into downward dog. Left leg goes up, inhale. Left foot between the hands, right knee down. Hands to the left knee. Sit the hips low, opening up through the front right thigh, the front hip flexor. Right arm comes up when you're ready. And keep drawing the left hip back, right hip forward, chest up. Big smile. Using that left hand to help open you back. Make sure the breath is calm and evenly coming in. Next exhale, bring the hands down. Draw the hips back, straightening through the left leg. Adjust where your hands are. Adjust where your heel is. You can drag it forward if you need to. We're trying to get the right hip under or over the right knee. And now let's access the calf. Draw the toes to the sky. Spread the toes and push from the arch of your foot. At the same time, equally draw the left hip back. So we're trying to lengthen that left leg. Now let's lengthen the chest. Pull your shoulder blades back. Open your collarbones. Lengthen your spine. Spread your toes. Deep breath in. And exhale, the left knee bends. Walk the hands forward. Right toes tuck. Plank. And hold. Take a deep inhale. Lower the knees as we exhale. Lift the chin and the tailbone. Inhale. Bring your chest between your thumbs. Exhale. Cobra. Inhale. Lift. Exhale. Child's pose. Sit back. Come forward. Inhale. Shoulders over wrists. Exhale. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale. High cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze through your belly. One more like that. Inhale, go forward. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin lower. Inhale, high cobra. Open your collarbones, lengthen through the throat. Exhale, child's pose, sit back. Round your tailbone down, get long through your low back. Wide through your ribs. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and we're just coming up to seated on the tops of the feet. We'll be breathing in and out through the nose, strong. Arms reach up. We exhale with the elbows wide and down and the thumbs tuck into the fists. So it's a strong breath in and out through the nose. Let's inhale to prepare. Exhale, begin. 5. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Hold the breath. Slight lift of the chin, slight smile. Keep holding the breath. No tension in the jaw. Feel that prana circulating within you. For 3, 2, 1. Exhale, hands down. Onto the thighs. Left palm, then right underneath. Allow the eyes to close. Find your Ujjayi breath here. Control it as it comes in. Slow it down. The heart may be beating quickly. You have the control of the breath. Control your reaction. Next breath in, hands forward, move to table. Exhaling to downward dog. Now when you come into your downward dog, make sure that you have your power from your hands and your feet. Spread your fingers and notice the difference of strength you can recruit when you push down into the fingertips. And that helps to activate more through your forearms. Now find your shoulder blades and draw them down your back and widen them a little bit so you can engage the lats, and that's going to help to hold you up. Abdominals are strong. That's the bridge to the legs. The heels don't have to touch the mat, but they're reaching towards the mat. The knees can be bent if necessary. Without turning the heels out, think about turning the heels out without them moving and activate the outer edges of your thighs and glutes. Let the back of the neck be long and let your shoulder blades go down your back. Take one more breath in. Long breath out. Right leg up, inhale. Right foot between the hands, exhaling. This time the left knee will be off the mat. If you know you have a little bit of a hard time with your balance, walk your right foot out to the right a little bit. Draw your left hip forward, your right hip back. Before you come up, find your feet, left toes on the mat, and the heel is up. Left hip is pulling forward and the right knee is over the ankle. Squeeze your left glute. Now the legs should be strong. Bring the arms up. If you have to readjust, readjust. Once you get there, sit low. Pull your left hip back, your right hip forward. Squeeze your left glute. Spread your right toes. Try to straighten your left leg more if you can and get a little lower if you can. Big breath in, big smile. Exhale, hands down. Bring the left knee down. Untuck the left toes. Draw your hips back so they're over the left knee. Drag your right heel forward. Toes up. Deep breath in. Chest open. Keep drawing your left hip forward as you exhale the chest towards the right thigh. Keep drawing the shoulder blades back and keep lengthening through your crown. Spread the toes of your right foot. Wide breath. Next, inhale, come up, bend the right knee, walk the hands inside the right foot. Walk the right foot over to the right edge of your mat. Sink your hips down. If you want, left knee drags back. If you want, elbows down. You choose the depth of your pose here. You're going to feel it either way. You can stay on your hands if you need to. One elbow or both. And now find that Ujjayi breath, slow, inhaling for 5. Exhaling for 5. Slow it down a little more if you can. If you're on your elbows, come up to the hands. Drag your hips back. Drag your right foot back next to your left. Knees together, hips to heels. Find your forehead supported by your mat or your hands or a block. We'll do a bumblebee breath here. It's a long, slow exhale as we hum. And I want you to feel the vibration of that humming within you. So really notice how you feel. Be focused on the sensation it creates. Let's inhale together. Let's reach the arms forward, coming up to table. Downward dog. Ground into your right foot. Left leg comes up, inhaling. Left foot between the hands as we exhale. Now before we come up, let's find our foundation. Right toes are down. Right heel above the toes. So you may need to move your heel forward or back depending on where your heel is. The right hip pulls forward, left hip pulls back, and find your knee is over the left ankle. Strong, strong right leg. Squeeze the right glute. Coming up when you're ready. The legs are already powerful. Now find the same engagement in your arms. The legs just as strong as the fingertips. Chest is open. Left hip back, right hip forward. Deep inhale, big smile. Exhale the hands down. Right knee down. Draw the hips back over the right knee, and the left heel goes forward. Chest opens. Spread the toes. Inhale. Folding to the left thigh as we exhale. Draw the left hip back. Pull the shoulder blades back. Toes to the sky. Spread the toes. Just do what feels good. Try not to force the movement. Make sure your breath is calm. Wherever you are, be there. One more inhale. And as we exhale, coming forward with that left knee, and drag the left heel back. Moving to child's pose once again. Finding that the head is supported by something. And we'll do 2 bumblebee breaths here. Smile, inhale. Happier, inhale. Inhale, coming up to table. Exhale into downward dog. Left leg up, inhale. Left foot to the outside of the left hand, right knee comes down. Now you choose if you want elbows or hands. Coming into your lizard pose. Keep allowing that right hip to soften down. Find your Ujjayi breath. Try not to let the mind wander. Stay focused on your breathing. One more slow inhale. Long exhale. If you're on your elbows, come up to your hands. Tuck the right toes. Lift the right knee. Ground into your left foot. Step your right foot to the outside of the right hand. Toes are turned out and on the edges of your mat. Lengthen your spine. Deep breath in. Exhale and bend the knees a little or a lot. It doesn't matter. Let's go back up. Inhale. Adjust as you need to, bend as you need to. You don't have to go very far. Start playing around with the sensation of the feet. Stay grounded in your feet. Notice if you start rolling to one side of the foot. See if you can stay grounded so you can equalize the strength that is recruited through the foot. That way the ankle will be stronger, the knee will be stronger. Couple more. The next time that the hips are up, we'll keep them up. Walk the feet together. Bend the knees slightly so we can come up to stand. Reach the arms up. And exhale, hands to heart. Find your feet underneath your hips. Toes close to forward as comfortable. And spread the toes. So you want to feel all parts of your four corners of your foot. So that way we can equalize the strength. And that goes all the way up the thighs, all the way up to the hips. And now a slight lift of the kneecaps. Draw your low belly slightly in to engage the core, just a little bit. Bring your hands to your heart. And feel some activation in the chest as well as the back as you draw your shoulder blades down your back. Crown is reaching tall to the clouds. Shoulder blades are drawing down to the earth. Close the eyes and breathe. Long exhale. Slow breath in. Long exhale. Take your hands to your hips. So you'll notice this is a posture. It's Tadasana. So we're going to try to maintain the alignment that we're in when we move into our tree. So let's start by spreading the toes of the left foot. Lift the right knee, the right heel. Now notice if when you do that, if your body tends to shift. So keep your hands on your hips and notice we're moving the heel, but the hips stay grounded and square. So you're going to need some abdominal strength to work that. Okay? So now let's turn the knee out to the right. Notice if you shifted, come back to center. Heel presses into the inner left calf. Take your hands to your heart. Remember our Tadasana, collarbones are wide, crown is tall. Slight lift of that left kneecap. Notice if you're dipping. We're only going to take the foot up 3 inches. So we're going to activate the hamstring and inner thigh to do that. Draw the right knee to the right without bringing the right hip back. Let's move the toes of the left foot. Shoulder blades are down. Left kneecap is slightly lifted. Let's reach the arms up. Keep checking in with your foundation, your foot, your left knee, your pelvis, your spine, your crown. Big smile. Inhale. Knee forward, hands to heart. Exhale, foot down. Now, find your Tadasana. You can have your hands to your heart or your hands beside you. Remember, Tadasana means that we're balanced through the feet, all the way up through the crown. Find your Ujjayi breath. Let's take the hands to the hips. Spread the toes of the right foot. And again, we're just lifting the left heel to check in with the pelvis being grounded. And then bring it up, turn it out to the left, check in, reestablish that grounded foundation. Heel on your ankle. If you want, bring it up. But again, just bring it a couple inches. I know you're used to bringing it higher, but this way we can really activate the hamstring and inner thigh, or more the hamstring. Now square your hips. Left hip draws forward, left knee draws back. Hands to heart. Spread the toes of both feet. Now find your breath is easily moving through. You still have your strength through your core, length through your crown, arms come up. The same strength you have in your feet, you have in your arms, but it's not rigid, it's not tight. The energy flows freely. Big inhale, big smile. Exhale, hands to heart, knee forward, foot down. And find your Tadasana once again. Control your breath here. Notice the sensations that the posture has created for you. Feel that within you as you slowly breathe in. Slowly breathe out. Opening the eyes, let's inhale the arms, reach up. Exhale the hands to interlace behind the back. Knuckles reach down, chest goes up. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Knuckles can stay down or reach to the sky or the river. Softness in the shoulders and low back. Longer breath. Release the hands down. Walk the hands forward. Step the feet back. Downward dog. Inhale. Exhale the shoulders forward and bring your left knee down under your left hip. So we end up in table with the left knee down, right leg straight. Let's bring the right leg up, but notice where your toes are. Keep them pointing down. Try to get your heel at the height of your hip. Be aware of where your leg is. Yep. And inner rotate the right thigh. Just a little bit. So the toes point down and the thigh points to the grass. So you're in your natural alignment, as if you were standing on that foot. Engage the right abdominal slightly to draw the right hip slightly up to the rib cage. And let's bring the left arm forward. Keep spreading the fingers of the right hand. And remember, we find more power in the arm when we spread the fingers and push down into the fingertips. This is a very powerful pose. Take one more big breath in. Exhale the hand down. Now bring the knee into the chest and step the right foot between the hands. Fingertips are going to stay on either side of the right foot. Tuck the left toes, drag the left knee back. And a little more. Now walk your hands back and drag your right heel forward. So we've kind of been here already, but you can go a little deeper if you want. Straightening through the knees if you'd like. Use the hands if you need to for support. Control your reaction. Find that Ujjayi breath. Try not to look around. Try not to distract yourself. Be where you are. You choose your situation. Find something that you can manage. Slow breath in. Big smile. And exhale. Tuck the left toes. And we come back up to downward dog. Remember, spread the fingers and ground into your wrists as much as your fingertips. Next inhale, shoulders go over the wrists, bring your right knee down. Left leg is straight, left leg goes up. Now here, the left toes are turned down, straight through the left knee. Right arm goes forward. Left abdominal wall is active and engaged. Spread the fingers. Be here. Slow your breath. Know that it is a challenge, but know that the challenge is making you stronger. So be grateful for this sensation. Inhale, strong. Hand down with the exhale. Left knee to chest, foot between the hands. And then you choose right knee back, left heel forward. You choose the depth. Whichever you choose, remember that you are in control. Find something that nurtures you, challenges you, but helps you be in the moment, not distracting you. Slow your breath down. Smile and notice how that changes how you feel. Slow breath in. And exhale, drag it back. Sit back, child's pose. Reach the arms forward. Let's come up to table. Tuck the toes under and come to sit onto the backs of the heels. So just like as I was saying with the last posture, you choose the depth. So make this comfortable enough that you know that you're getting opening in your toes, but you're not forcing the movement. If you need to, you can always bring your hands forward. Allow your shoulders to relax. Slow your breath down. Try not to fidget. Try not to tense up the ankles or the forehead. Slow inhale. Feel it going right into the toe joints. Long exhale. Let's come forward to table. We're moving into downward dog in pigeon. If you prefer to do pigeon on your back, move on to the back. If you want to do pigeon, come into your downward dog. Right leg up and right knee to wrist. Toes to the left edge of the mat. If you're on your back, you would do your figure four. And then once you've found your pigeon, let's walk the hands forward. It's an inward spiral of the left thigh. Draw the right hip back a little bit. And breathe wider into your rib cage. We will do 2 bumblebee breaths here. Smile. Inhale. Inhale. Longer breath if you can. Let's walk the hands back. If you're on your back, come to seated. So the right knee is going to stay where it is. Come up and drag your left knee to the arch of the right foot. And then we walk the hands back. We're trying to get an internal rotation of that left hip. If you want, you can take the left leg further away. If you want, you can come down to one or both elbows. You'll know that you're going too far when the hip or the knee is not able to be supported. So try to get the arch of the foot down and the knee out to the left. Yeah. So you're wide, heel away from, yeah, right there. Yeah. Don't go down too far unless you can keep that left knee down and supported. So we're feeling an internal rotation of the left hip. So now bring the left foot to plant to the edge of the mat, the right foot to plant to the right edge of the mat. We're on the hands and we're just rocking knees side to side. Hold to neutral. Bring both feet to one side, come to table. Toes tuck. Second set. Opening the bottoms of the feet. This is extremely important for all movement of the body. If the feet are tight, it causes tightness all the way up through the body. So if it feels uncomfortable, just try to find a modification that works that you can still breathe in. Control your breath. One more long inhale. And exhale, come forward, table. Downward dog. Left leg up. And left knee to left wrist. Toes to the right edge of the mat, moving into your pigeon pose. Folding forward. Find comfort where you are. We will do 2 bumblebee breaths. Inhaling, happy. Inhale. Long, slow breath. Every time you exhale, let the body soften a little more. Try to make yourself comfortable where you are. When the mind wanders, just stay focused on the sensation your breath is creating in your body. How this shape alters the way the breath moves. Next, inhale, walk the hands back. Bring the right knee towards the left arch of the foot. So the left toes, or the right toes are turned out to the right. We're trying to get an internal rotation stretch of the right hip. Walk the hands back. The further the heel is away from the glute, the more intense it will be. You can widen the left knee more as well to make it more intense. If the right hip or right knee is lifted, it's too much. Now wherever you are, soften. Allow your eyes to close if you can, or just focus on one thing so you're not letting things distract you. Directing your breath into that right hip. Now from here, coming up, bring your right foot forward to the right edge of your mat. And your left foot to the left edge of the mat, hands behind you, and we rock the hip or knees side to side. Come back to center. Bring the feet to one side, move to table. Now we're staying on the tops of the feet. You can just stay here or sit in between the feet. The toes are pointing directly back. If this is too much, do one leg at a time and do 2 breaths on each side. If you want to go further down, walk the hands back. You'll know you're going too far if your knees pop up or if you start having to get the space to come from your back. So try to create the movement from your ankles and your knees. And find your Ujjayi breath. Make it a little longer if you can. Relax the muscles of your face. Directing your breath through the thighs, into the knees, down to the feet. Slowly make your way back up. Coming back up to table, bring the feet to knees to one side and move to seated. Let's bring the legs to the front corners of the mat. The legs are straight, toes are up, tall spine. So bring the feet to the edges of your mat. Interlace your fingers in front of you. Reach the arms forward. Inhale, get long. And exhale, go back, squeeze. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Keep going. Strong breath when you inhale. Strong breath when you exhale. Squeeze all the way down into your belly button. Last one. Come up through neutral. Take your hands behind you or beside you. Bend your knees and come onto your back. Plant your feet so they're just a little bit wider than your hips. Palms face down beside you. Spread your toes. Lift your hips up. If you want, hands interlace underneath you and roll your shoulders under. Or keep your hands by your side. Try to get the hips a little higher if you can without wobbling the knees. Now remember what I said with the hand placement? Same thing here with your feet now. If you can really find all 4 corners of your feet and your toes equally grounded, you'll have more strength in the calf, in the knee, in the thigh, in the hips. Lift your hips a little higher, ground your feet a little more. Deep breath in all the way up to the collarbones. And exhale, release the arms and lower down slow. Bring your feet to the edges of your mat. Rock the knees to the right and rock the knees to the left. Couple on each side. Hold to neutral. We'll do bridge again, or if you're familiar and comfortable with wheel, do that instead. I'll be doing wheel. Feet are grounded. Hands go beside your ears. Fingers point towards your shoulders. And inhale, let's all lift the hips. Wherever you are, spread the toes. If you're in your wheel, spread your fingers. Keep breathing up, up, up into the chest, into the collarbones. One more deep breath in and exhale to come down. feet as wide as your mat, knees are bent, and rock the knees to the right, center, and left, and center. The knees will stay to the right. Left foot is on the left edge of your mat. Your knees are bent. Take your right ankle to the outside of your left knee. We're getting an inward rotation of that left hip, only if that feels good, or you can keep the ankle on the grass. Breathe into your left side. Breathe into your low back. Breathe into your chest. Release the right foot to the outside of the mat and rock the knees to the left. Left ankle outside right knee. Deep breath. Release the ankle. Bring the knees back up to neutral. Take the right knee into the chest, hands interlace the right knee, shin. Drag the left leg long on the mat, bring the right knee close to your chest. Use your arm strength, use your back strength. Pull the thigh as close as you can to your chest, or maybe even to your right armpit. Longer breath. Bring your right arm out to the right. Take your right knee towards the sky and bring the right knee all the way over to the left as we twist to the left. If you want, your left knee can bend underneath your right so that you can go all the way over with the left knee supporting the right knee. And let's come back up through center. Both knees into the chest, both hands to the knees, forehead to the knees.
Head down. Bring the
Head down. Right leg goes long, hands to the left knee. Squeeze the left thigh into the chest or towards the left armpit. Take the left arm out to the left, the left knee towards the sky, let the left leg go all the way over to the right. You can bend the right knee underneath the left if you need that support. Wide breath into your left ribs. Coming back to center. Both knees to the chest. Hands to the knees, forehead to the knees, squeeze up and in. Next inhale, releasing into Shavasana. Legs out wide. Hands can be wherever is comfortable. You can have them out to the side, up above the head, or even hands on your belly if you'd like. Just find some comfort here. Allow your eyes to close. You can let go of the controlling of the breath. We began the practice focusing on the elements around us. And as you are here lying on the earth, it has an electricity. Allow yourself to kind of meld with that. Try not to interfere with what's happening by letting the mind wander. Stay focused just right here on your breath, on the earth supporting you completely. The breath is calm. The mind is clear. Take your time, but when you're ready, start to come up. Move slowly. And when you come up, finding the seat, same seat that we began with, no rush, just move organically, however the body needs to move. Hands on your knees. Beautiful sunset. Taking your right hand, first two fingers into the root of the thumb. Right thumb blocks the right nostril, right ring finger blocks the left nostril. I'll guide the breath, but if you need to, you can go at your own rate. So the right thumb will block the right ring finger will block the left. So let's exhale together. Block the right, inhale left for 3, 2, 1. Block left, exhale right. 3, 2, 1. Inhale right. Block right, exhale left. Inhale left and direct the breath to your third eye. Block left, exhale right. Inhale right, direct it to your third eye. Block right, exhale left. Straighten your spine. Inhale left. Block left, exhale right. Softening your jaw. Inhale right. Block right, exhale left. Inhale left. Block left, exhale right. Inhale right. Block right, exhale left. Release your hand. Inhale equally through both nostrils, direct it to your third eye. Hold the breath at the top. Eyes closed, direct your gaze to your third eye. No tension in the face. Exhale. Hands to your heart. Notice how you feel. We'll end the class with 1 Om and 3 Shanti. Inhale together.